Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west.
Crypto or blood or a drug addict in the street. They don't know anything about the Bible or God. They're cold. Then it's us. In the UPK, we are what? Hot. That's us.
Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the two locks. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot, hot, hot. We hot, 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 hot. We hot, 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 hot. We hot, 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 hot. How many fake groups must get dissed before they really figure out who the Lord is with? I'm about to burn Babylon with these bars I spit. Niggas swearing they won't beef, well let's start some shit. I roll with warriors with swords and sticks, so keep stepping. Without a mind shit, this brotherhood is a weapon. These nations we protecting, heading for Armageddon. Told them niggas no sweat, but these other niggas is sweating. If you can't take the heat, nigga get out the kitchen. Ain't nothing these niggas saying you can find in the scriptures. They still in our breakdowns and trying to convert a gripper, trying to do the Lord's work, but he fell in love with a stripper. We can't afford to be playing around with the Lord. This one God faith and baptism on one accord. If you ain't a hot nigga, you might as well hit the morgue. My niggas gon' stand firm while you niggas fall on your sword. Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the two locks. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot.
H-O-T-T, what that mean? Gotta spell it out. Home of the priest, got the truth, that's without a doubt. Niggas getting winded, need to breathe, cause they chasing clout. What the priest is banging, not so heavy, go and break it down. We in your town, boots is on the ground all year round. When the summer, spring, and fall, we prophesying to the clouds, so cry loud. I stay your ass at home, cause life is all about war. Don't make me go blasting chrome, and they go to each his own. Nah, to each his own. We taking over the world, bringing the prophets home. And I dare any of you fake niggas to stand in my way. You niggas is gay, you wearing purple panties, you great. Wearing your fringes on socks on the block, talking to cops, trying to make an arrest. Think you on West? We ain't calling you out, that's why no affiliation. We don't fuck with you out, because we and you know this, man. And if it ain't the UPK, then it's bogus, man. Your Honda had to remind us what the code is, man. And now we hot niggas, but we still the coldest, man. Because
if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? And if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that?
We set a blaze to the street when we prophesy to the wind. You be amazed with deceit, false prophets feeding our king. We set a fire to them lies and hope they open their eyes. Most niggas wouldn't see the truth even if it's written on the blind. They peeking out to see the real priests who change their lives. Commander General, your hunter, the son that's out here to teach. You niggas done drop your swords, now you thieves like preachers. Looking for another way round and ain't got no discipline. Tainted worse than the warriors in Southeast Michigan. We aware that you been listening, visiting online. You ain't my bone on my bone, cause you ain't got no spine. You weak in the mind, your vision is so filled with your pride. And you can keep it cause ain't no cowards gonna hold our line. You out here led by individuals, practicing wicked rituals. And you ain't a hot boy cause you falling what these bitches do.
Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the two locks. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot, 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 hot. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Hot, 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 hot. And if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that?
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about it anymore. I need a Selena like my Nina Puffer Ford. Told Gazak, watch the door. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord. Told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count and with the speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and out there. Came through with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb. Yeah, bitch, we whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
And they turned us into the enemy. Feel me? They turned us into the bad guy. Feel me? They said the Native Indians were savages, the Taino Indians were savages, the South Americans were savages, the Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico was savages when they was a peaceful, loving people.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we been given. We try to emulate the oppressors. We don't even know that name Israel.
Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop. War scarf, black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch a body, bury him, fuck with the op. It's UPK forever, know I'm talking about. I done fell in love with the Dower Dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. Take ground, wall ready, capped in the car. I keep 144 every time I slide. I'll stomp a heathen like Kentucky ape. Jungle motherfucker, hang with the mate. I'm not a Christian, homie. See, I keep the Drake. Brick after brick, and I ain't talking weight. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. It's the home of the motherfucking truth. Undefeated, who is you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the woo. War like a pebble, I'ma die like a troop. 10 toes down when I'm mobbing in my boots. No cowards, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. In love with the world, got you niggas living stupid. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or a LGBTQ. Y'all some motherfucking faggots. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. UPK forever. The white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. Bitch. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth, demon been on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Thumb, Yahweh Shema, Thumb, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Priest and Officer, I'm a Wanga Bar. Priest and Officer, I see Yapium. This our podcast, Crowd Spell Night. What we do, we take viral videos going around on the internet, break it down to the people, give them a biblical narrative, a biblical solution of what's going on out there.
That's right. You know, some of these videos we do, we know are scripted, but other ones are actually real life. And the reason why we even entertain some of the scripted ones is because it has something to do with Black and Hispanic everyday life. Like the brother said, you know, we like to give our people that solution to get out this hell that we living in. You understand? If I could, you know, every week, you know, do the shameless plug. Got the Crowd Spare Not t-shirts. Got 2 different brand designs. You know what I'm saying? Any size, any color. You can hit my stuff up. I'm a Wonka Bar up, and we can get you a t-shirt. Also, we got the UPK wear. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel. You understand? Any size, any color. Got the hoodies. Got the sweatsuits. Got the, whatever you need. We got it. You understand? Priest Hartmore also wrote a book. It's called Hidden American Indian Contributions to Civilization. You know what I'm saying? You can hit Hartmore up and get you a copy of this book. And also we got the sister out here that does amazing work too. You know what I'm saying? Got all the latest and hottest approved apparel for the sisters. You can hit her up at Yakata's Creations on Facebook.
Man, right. With that being said, we go ahead and jump into the first video.
That's a sticky situation, man. Like, man, I got so much backlash on, people don't know my relationship. So I'm never gonna badmouth my child's mother on social media or any platform. So anything that she done to me, anything that we went through, I'm gonna take it on the chin because that's what men do. If we been 1,000% real, I should have left a long time ago. You know, men stay, women leave. Not saying that it's cool, not saying it's okay, but men have babies outside of their relationship every day. This is nothing new. You know, it's crazy. Women too. When you see a woman do it, it's all, she deserved better, or he wasn't doing this, or he did this to her, or why, and this and that. You don't know why that man stepped out on his wife or his relationship and things like that. You just look on the outside looking in. That's a sticky situation, man. Like, man, I got so much backlash on.
What's this a sticky situation? It's always a sticky situation when it's us. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, are we miserable because we decide to stay? You feel me? Are we miserable because we decide to stay in a relationship, or is we just being the man?
Right.
You hear me? Are we just doing what the man's supposed to do? Because if we lead a woman because we miserable, because we mad, she ain't doing what she used to do, we a weak man. You know, we a weak man. You the girl, you deserve better. And basically, he in a situation to where he stayed with a woman when he first came up. You feel me? He first came up. This was before he was a millionaire. Got rich, stayed with the bitch. He stayed with her, and he was miserable the whole time. You feel me? And then I guess he started messing with another woman. He ended up getting her pregnant, and then that ended the relationship. You feel me? Ended the relationship just like that. When a woman would have left for less.
Right.
A woman would have left a nigga for less than that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he say the relationship really been over with.
Yeah. People don't know my relationship. So I'm never gonna badmouth my child's mother on social media or any platform.
Right. And somehow we always end up doing that. Somehow we don't end up bashing them. You know, I mean, you got a few niggas that just a few cools over the cuckoo nest or whatever. But the niggas was half retarded anyway. They shouldn't have never been with you no way. You feel me? But for the most part, niggas ain't online bashing they kid's mother.
Right.
You feel me? For the most part. Like I said, you got a few that do, and that's an exception. But for the most part, niggas ain't online bashing they kid's mama, G.
God. And it's like, if I could add to that, you know what I'm saying? Like what they've been saying, what was that commit? I think it was Chris Rock. When he was like one of the first ones to say that women are loved unconditionally, right, and men are loved conditionally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to prove that point. You know what I'm saying? Because men don't leave relationships for happiness or irreconcilable differences or whatever the fuck kind of excuses these women want to make up today. You know what I'm saying? Men actually love that woman that he's with. And you know what I'm saying? And then when they do actually finally or they do separate or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's not online bashing or this the bitch wasn't shit or the things that women do to men. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened to the stereotype where like niggas is just lustful though?
Right.
It seems like the women part of the ones is really the ones that's lustful. Because why are they the ones always, you know, crashing out? You feel me? As far as like going online or leaving for some petty reason. Because obviously the niggas is thinking more logical. That's why they stand, even though they miserable. The niggas stand in a relationship, even though they miserable, because they thought this shit out. You feel me? That's why they ain't online bashing the bitch. Because they really liked it, that bitch.
Right. No,
she talking about him. She going in on him. She telling all his dirty secrets.
Right.
He's like, damn, bitch, I kind of really liked you, you know, so I'm not gonna get on here and do you like that. You know, and it kind of feel halfway effeminate too.
Nah, that's a fact too.
No, ain't no halfway. It is effeminate. If you go online bashing a woman, you feel me, your kid's mother, knowing you know all her dirty secrets, you know everything to say to make her, to embarrass her. You effeminate.
And so like so if I got to that, I never understood why men or women would do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if she goes spilling out his dirty secrets, well, bitch, you chose him. You was with him.
Come on, stop it.
And the same thing with him. Like if you go,
that's how you know it's all flesh.
Well, nigga, you chose her. Like that's what you wanted. She wasn't all that when you was with him.
Yeah.
He wasn't all that when you was with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The women, they divorced the men, what, 70%?
Shit, 80%.
Yeah, it's like almost 80%, ain't it? It's almost 80% that the divorce is initiated by the woman.
Yeah.
This nigga say he been wanted to leave a bitch. It took for him to have another baby for her to say, you know what, I'm done. You know, he finally go get him another woman, and now she say it's over. Which prove our point that the women is the ones in a relationship. You feel me? A nigga going to go get another woman ain't ending the relationship. That's not ending it.
Right.
Matter of fact, it might strengthen it a little bit because it give him some time to not want to crash out on your dumb ass.
Right.
You feel me? Like real talk.
So anything that she done to me, anything that we went through, I'm gonna take it on the chin because that's what men do. If we been
see, that's easy for him to say to take it on the chin. This nigga that got hit in the chin at least 1,000 times over his life period. You know, so him saying take it on the chin, that's a little easier for him to say that than most niggas. You feel me?
And that nigga got a hell of a chin.
Real talk, that nigga ain't lost a fight. But yeah, though, that's the truth. Real talk. You feel me? Like most niggas, you know, especially if they had their father around or some masculine figure, you know, somebody. You feel me? Some uncle or something. Most niggas, they ain't feeding into that shit, you know. If the bitch gone, the bitch gone. I ain't finna be doing all that extra shit. But a bitch gonna do it because she was living in her flesh from the jump.
Right.
You feel me? The whole relationship was built off lust. You feel me? The whole relationship halfway in women's mind was built off straight lust anyway. The bitch, when you talking to the bitch, you spitting game to her, you telling her about yourself. It's like that damn character on Charlie Brown. Want. Shit, the bitch halfway ain't hearing shit you saying. You trying to tell her the coldest game in the world, she ain't hearing nothing. All she doing is seeing what she like. You feel me? You done already won. You ain't even know it. You really gonna talk yourself out the box.
Right.
Hey, that's stupid, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
1000% real. I should have left a long time ago. You know, men stay, women leave. Not saying that it's cool, not saying it's okay, but men have babies outside of their relationship every day.
See, and that's when he go, you feel me, he's trying to explain, you feel me? That's where he go try to explain, like, damn, like women, you know, do this shit all the time. I mean, men do this all the time. All the time, men have babies outside a relationship. So he halfway, Dana is, you know, sentimental and shit. Like he Dana halfway, like, damn, bitch, you ain't have to leave because of that. I'm worth $100 million. I'm rich, bitch. Like real talk.
And
you have to leave for that. This baby don't mean nothing as far as financial. You know,
right?
It ain't gonna hurt us financially.
And if I could add to that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can also blame not only the white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, but you know what I'm saying? We can also blame Christianity for this, for the men and women. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the Christian church that teaches our women, if he ain't doing what you, if you ain't happy, happy wife, happy life, then just leave him. Go find your happiness. And tell a man, well, if you are stepping outside your marriage, then you're wrong. And having babies outside of your marriage, you're wrong for that. When none of that is in the Bible. None of that is in the Bible. Matter of fact, he didn't sin until he left, until she left him. You know what I'm saying?
And then half of the people saying that dumb shit that you was just saying, they be telling the women, wouldn't even be here if a man didn't step outside of his marriage. Most of us wouldn't even be here if a man didn't step outside of his marriage and get another woman. I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't even be here if my father didn't say, you know what, I like you, but I like her too. You feel me? Like real talk.
I know my daddy wouldn't have been here to have me, so you put me in there too.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of us wouldn't even be here. A lot of us would not even be here, you feel me, if our fathers didn't decide to step outside of his relationship to go get another woman. It just, we never been taught what the hell a relationship even was anyway. It wasn't up until right now, to the Ashby K and the Commander and Hunter hit the scene, that we even knew what a relationship really even was. Right. Most of us thought it was just sex and Valentine's Day cards.
And a ring.
Birthday, you know, all kind of
and a piece of paper from the white man's court.
Come on, stop it. Not the ring. Not the wedding ring. We thought the wedding ring was the marriage.
Getting on one knee.
Come on, stop. Just to take it off when you go get your sneaky link.
And just to get another piece of paper when a woman's unhappy, so she can go supposedly find her happiness. But then she still never finds happiness, so it's a never-ending cycle.
Right, never find it. But if you could go to Deuteronomy 28 and 56.
Come. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse.
This is nothing new, you know.
It's a lot. My bad.
In verse 56, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
Right. See, what you got to understand about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women, that they were so tender and delicate that they wouldn't even step foot outside on the dirt. You feel me? They wouldn't even step foot outside on the ground. You feel me? Because they were so damn feminine. You feel me? Now women then took on this demon and they so masculine. The women is so damn masculine now, and this is a curse. You feel me? The women leaving men, 70% of the divorce rate is initiated by the woman, 80%. Man, that's a demon, man.
Right.
That is a curse from the Most High God for breaking the commandments. And Moses said this was going to happen. Not only are these women tender and delicate, they emotional. You feel me? They living in the flesh. They not living in the spirit. You feel me? That's the reason why women so quick to leave, because they living in the flesh. They not living in the spirit. Niggas is more logical. You feel me? Which means they living in the spirit. They ain't in their fleshly desires all the time. That's effeminate. You feel me? It's masculine to be thinking more logical. But this is a curse that we suffering. That's why we the ones going through this shit the most, really.
So that was actually heavy as hell. Can I add one little point to that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That reminded me of the precept. I think you even brought it out either last week or the week before.
Real, I should have left a long time ago. You know, men stay, women.
And it's like, my bad.
No, it's all right. Now, I think you actually brought this precept out to either last week or the week before, where I'm just gonna paraphrase it. The precept where the woman tear down her own house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women will absolutely tear down their own house, destroy the lives of the kids, knowing that kids fare better with a man and woman in the house. You know what I'm saying? They will destroy the kids. They'll destroy the house. They'll destroy everything for quote unquote happiness.
For their own happiness.
For their own happiness, not the happiness of the kids, the happiness of the family, but her own happiness. That's selfish as hell. Salaki.
And the proof is he done had 5-6 kids by this bitch before he ended up having another one by another lady. That's proof that he was in it for the long haul.
Right. Salakia, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom.
Right, and that's the crazy part, because that's all you keep seeing. You feel me? The women's eyes is evil towards their husband. You feel me? A woman knows psychologically, you know, that she's supposed to be with a black man. You feel me? But they get with the black man and then hate him at the same time.
Right.
That's why the domestic violence so high. You know, that's why relationships ain't lasting. That's why the children growing up in broken homes. This is a curse from God. It's that simple. Like, people be thinking it's so like magical. Like, damn, I wonder what's going on with black people.
Nah, that's
what's going on with black women. Why they so out of control, nigga? We cursed. We cursed from God, nigga, because we broke the commandment. We going through this scripture right now. 90%, no, 70% of niggas, according to the court statistics, is going through this shit right now. The woman eyes evil towards her husband, man. She's evil, like, that's why she out of control. That's why she's so masculine. You feel me? That's why. We curse, man.
And towards her son and towards her daughter.
And you know what's evil a woman could do to her son and towards her daughter? Leave the father. It don't get no more wicked than that. It don't get no more evil than that for a woman to leave the father. You feel me? That's evil towards them children, because the children gonna suffer. You feel me? For that little bit of happiness you're gonna get for the first, 90 days? If that, them children gonna suffer for the rest of their life. Because you left the father and the white man let you take them kids. Real talk. The devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Can't never leave him out. Whenever some wickedness going on, he's always in the mix.
Facts.
Whenever some wickedness going on, the devil is somewhere around. So if people thought we wasn't blaming him, you're a goddamn fool.
Right.
Real talk.
Keep going.
That's all I had on that.
Okay.
All right, bad. We'll drop that. Then we'll go to the next video.
Accused of deliberately ramming his Lamborghini into his ex-girlfriend's car multiple times after she clearly told him she was going to the police. According to reports, the incident happened as she was actively trying to leave and head to a police station. That detail is critical. This wasn't a mutual argument spiraling out of control. It was a moment where one person chose to seek protection, and the situation escalated into something far more dangerous. Multiple impacts matter. This wasn't a single crash or a loss of control. Repeatedly using a high-performance vehicle to strike another car raises serious questions about intent and risk. At that point, the danger goes far beyond property damage and into the realm of potential loss of life. Online reaction has been intense, especially given the timing. Both individuals were in strong positions professionally. Pierce had just been drafted, and his ex-girlfriend, Rakia Jackson, had recently had her jersey number retired at her high school. Many are asking how things reached this level when both had so much to lose. Pierce is currently being held on a $20,000 bond, a figure many people feel does not reflect the seriousness of the alleged actions. There is widespread concern that releasing him too quickly could put others, or even himself, at further risk. This case isn't about a bad breakup or a damaged car. It's about what happens when someone tries to leave, tries to get help, and violence follows instead. Is accused of deliberately ramming his Lamborghini into his ex-girlfriend's car multiple times after she clearly told him she was going to the police.
We keep saying niggas ain't trying to leave. I ain't telling the nigga to go do that. I ain't telling the nigga to go crash out over no bitch. But we trying to tell you niggas ain't getting in no relationships to leave, man. You feel me? It's very rare. I mean, like I said, you got the whore culture, the rap culture, but you will let the so-called white man confuse you to thinking that that's every nigga's ideology.
Right.
You hear me? The Stephon Diggs and the Offsets and the little babies, that's not every nigga's plan, nigga. Like real talk, that's not every nigga's plan. And he was dealing with this bitch, and I guess she decided to leave him. This nigga ran his car, a Lamborghini, nigga. Now I thought when you get rich,
that's an expensive car too.
Wait, there's something ain't adding up. I thought when you get rich, then that means all your problems go away. The wife is in a WNBA All-Star. The man is a stellar athlete. This nigga won 2 high school state championships. That's hard to do by itself. Trust me, I know. Then a nigga went to one of the best colleges in the SEC, was a first-round draft pick, just to fucking lose it all because of a woman.
Hey, Salaki, so if I could.
Look, what the women gonna say? No, that ain't her fault. That's his fault. All right, that may be true. You know, he should have had more self-discipline. You feel me? Maybe he should have had more self-discipline. But what the fuck did she do to help? Ain't a woman supposed to be a helpmate? Is it? See, people think a helpmate, they just think about helping around the house, cooking and cleaning. No, bitch, you supposed to keep me sane. The world is coming at me full force. And when I come home, I need you to keep me sane from crashing out. Not make me want to crash out on you. Like real talk. You go ahead, Salaki.
Yeah, it's like if I could real quick, I'm willing to. I'm not too certain, but I'm willing to bet he grew up in a single parent household where he probably seen his mother do some shit like that to his father, one of her boyfriends or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet that that's part of the situation. And again, it's not like we're saying it's okay what he did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it a lot of stuff like that is learned behaviors. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Look, she was sitting there with him when he got drafted.
Right.
She right there with him. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. She was with him shooting in the gym.
Right.
Like real talk.
And then you do also have to ask that question, like, what did you do? Like, what did she do? You know what I'm saying? Besides just wanting to break up, like, why you want to break? Like, what's the reason?
Man,
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
the nigga crashed his Lamborghini. Nigga, that's a $500,000 car.
$500,000 car.
Crashed his Lamborghini into the bitch, trying to stop her from going to the police station. Man, come on, man.
But then
People thinking getting rich is gonna solve your problem. It's not. It's gonna really probably make it worse.
Facts.
You ain't when they got no
Hey,
therapy.
what Biggie say? More money, more problems.
Yeah, real talk.
Right.
A lot of niggas, especially when they get money like that, the first thing they should do is go to therapy. I know therapy is expensive, but niggas got to go to therapy.
Right.
You feel me? Niggas got to go to therapy, man. Like real talk. You gotta go because you don't know what type of trauma you've been through. See, we in the ISBK, we blessed with counselors, you know, free of charge, you know.
Right.
You hear me? That's just the Lord's blessing, you know. But a lot of niggas they don't even know how serious the counsel in the ISBK is, how cold-blooded and how of the Lord it is. So what them niggas should do is go find some white bitch with some glasses on that's gonna sit you on the couch and you spill out whatever the hell you gotta say.
Right.
You keeping that shit in is making this shit worse. Cause ain't no telling what's wrong with this nigga, man. Like you said, he could have seen some shit happen with his mama, with his daddy or something, you know, and it made him, you know, really just extra emotional about certain shit that she didn't even fucking know. You know? Maybe he ain't want to tell her. Who knows? Shit. Maybe he didn't feel like a man if he told her, you know, whatever he went through or whatever. That's why I say you need to go talk to a therapist that ain't gonna judge him or nothing.
Right.
Real talk.
Oh, hey, so like I said, hey, people outside the school can get this good counsel too. You know what I'm saying? You might have to pay for that. But
that might not be free of charge, though. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be free of charge.
I don't think that's free of charge,
but you can still definitely get the counsel though.
You might can still get it though.
Michael, you probably still definitely get it. You probably had to pay like you would have to pay a therapist, because you know what I'm saying, brothers got degrees and took classes and did all the research and you know what I'm saying, all the back-breaking things that counselors in the world had to do. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's free for charge for us, you know what I'm saying, because we blessed, but you can still get it, you know what I'm saying?
What you can't do is let the white man have you thinking that black men don't love their women. Now I'm not saying that this is love, but what I'm saying is niggas love their women, man.
Right.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
Niggas love their women, but the white man how you thinking we just deadbeats and we just whoremongers because of the rappers.
Right.
Because of them big goddamn rappers, they how you thinking that we don't give a damn about our women when that's a lie. Otherwise, we wouldn't have so many babies that you got to set up abortion clinics in our neighborhood.
Right.
Like last time I checked, it's abortion clinic everywhere you look. You feel me?
Right.
Everywhere you turn around in the black neighborhood, it's an abortion clinic. But somehow you go to the white neighborhood and you see none. You don't see any of them in the Chinatown and all that stuff.
That's a fact.
$50,000 bond, a figure many people feel does not reflect the seriousness of the alleged actions. There is widespread concern that releasing him too quickly could put others or even
that shit crazy. If I could, can you go to 1 Corinthians 7:15?
Come.
I got some quick counsel about this situation. Because first of all, nigga, you're rich. You feel me? You got money. You got a college degree. Nigga, ain't you a high value man? I thought you was a high value nigga. Like, goddamn. You rich. You got a college degree. You're in the NFL. You drive a Lamborghini. You know, we've been on it about them Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Man.
But I'm just saying, you got a Lamborghini, you got a Ferrari, you're rich, you're on TV every Sunday playing in the NFL, and then you gonna lose it all over a woman? Like, come on, man, stop it.
All right, so like I said, that reminds me of that one scripture that that mother told his son to not give all your strength to a woman.
Come on, stop it. It's thousands of scriptures. Look, the brother been putting scriptures in the chat all night. It's thousands of scriptures for all this stuff, but we just can't read them all. You gotta get into UPK. Right. You get into UPK, and we'll just flood you with the scripture. You could put them in your arsenal.
Right.
You can load them up.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 15. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart.
Right, and I guarantee you, nobody never told him that. You know, because in a Christian belief, which I'm sure he's a Christian, I'm sure he went to church on Easter. I'm sure he celebrate birthdays and Mother's Day and all that dumb shit. And I guarantee you, nobody never told him that, nigga, if the woman is trying to leave you, nigga, let her go.
Right.
You know, they telling you to chase after the bitch and do everything you got to do. Be like Judge Mathis. I want my wife back. Nigga, Judge Mathis was crying like a motherfucker telling his wife about to leave him. Nigga, you rich. You a high value nigga, supposedly. You supposedly, and somehow the high value niggas is the ones is the biggest simps.
Right.
Capital, you from Simpletonville, USA. You feel me? Like real talk.
Kind. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such case.
Right, and that's what Paul is saying. He writing a letter to the brothers saying, look, man, if a woman or for the sisters, if a man is trying to leave you, nigga, you gotta let him go. You're not supposed to be in chains to this person. That's what it was. Him crashing that car into that woman is like he's chained to her. Like he can't live without her or something. Nigga, right. It's 20 bitches like her out here. You hear me? Matter of fact, she probably ain't even the coldest bitch you even met yet. You probably ain't even met the coldest bitch yet. But your dumb ass just lost your whole career and everything chasing after this woman when the scriptures say you're not in bondage under these relationships if they trying to leave. You hear me? They the ones that's at sin. The person that's trying to leave, not you. You right. Did nothing wrong. It's the person that's trying to leave, whether it's the man or the woman. If they trying to leave, you can't force them to stay. Nigga, right. That's kidnapping?
It is.
That's one endangerment, man. The white man to come up with 50 different laws you done broke trying to hold a bitch hostage, man. You better let that bitch go. He should have took that Lamborghini and rolled down South Beach. if he know what's good for him. Salaki.
It's like he in Atlanta.
It's like
15 bitches to every straight man in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's plenty of ways around this, but he didn't get the counsel from the Lord. Right. He got the counsel from men. And men told him, man, you look, she a bad little bitch. She got her money together, man. You can't lose her. You got to keep her. Man, fuck that bitch. There's 1,000 of them out here. It's 1,000 of them out here. I'm not lying to you, man. Stop it. Let that bitch go and move the fuck on, nigga. You done lost your whole career over this bitch. Real talk.
Okay. But God had called us to peace.
Right. God called us to peace, man. This is not peace. You losing your career, wrecking your car, and you still lost the woman. It ain't like you got her back. That's not peace, nigga. You done went into more destruction. Because if she would have left you, at least you still had your career. You still had your Lamborghini. And it's still more women than me. So now you're not at peace. Now you in jail sitting with a nigga that motherfucker just killed a nigga, or a nigga that was a drug dealer, or a nigga that was a sex offender. You sitting next to him telling him about how cold you was on the field.
Right.
You sitting next to his dumb ass because you crashed out over a bitch. Man, get out of there. That's all I had on that, though.
Okay.
Right. The brother say, Lord be with her.
All right, now, facts.
That's why you good. Lord be with it, bitch. Real talk. I'm on to the next.
But to get up there and perform the whole show in Spanish is a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States? We have 310 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish. This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
Okay, what is the national language, officially the national language of the United States of America?
I mean, English. And there's been a push for many years to make it an official.
You don't have one.
Documented thing.
You don't have one.
If
Right,
you
so
would have
you-
let me
the
finish
truth
my
is-
comment,
Well,
I would have
you
pointed that
don't
out. But
actually
people have
have
been
an
pushing
official
to make it
language.
official.
Okay,
All right,
so
now let
you're
me tell
trying
you
to make
something.
official.
This attitude that
Yeah, but
you have right here is why you in Great Britain have lost your culture. You ceded your culture to a bunch of radical Muslims who came in and took over, and now it's gone. We're not allowing that here. Whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States of America. That's why President Trump was elected. And whether it's Bad Bunny, who is American but refuses to speak English in his performances, or anybody else, we have to keep the Super Bowl, which is a quintessential American event. Football, that kind of football, is ours. They call it American football. And the halftime show and everything around it needs to stay quintessentially American. Not Spanish, not Muslim, not anything other than good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer. That's what the Super Bowl should be. But to get up there and perform the whole show in Spanish.
Well, I just want to correct her real quick. It's not 40 million people that speak Spanish. It's close to 70. It's close to 70. And 1 out of every 5 people in America speak a different language other than English. You feel me? Maybe that's just something she didn't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know who this lady is, but and then another thing is that Spanish is also America's second biggest language, and it's not even another language that's even close to that. And I'm not defending Spanish or English because they both the slave masters' language.
Language, right?
Either one of them is our language. You feel me? But the brothers and sisters that live in Mexico, Puerto Rico, South America that speak Spanish, we gotta defend them. You feel me?
Right.
Because these white people is trying to exterminate them and get rid of them, man. Just like they did in Egypt. That's proof they are brothers. They doing them the same way they did us in Egypt. When they threw them babies in the river, see, a lot of people don't look at it like that. When they threw them babies in the river, them was Mexican babies too.
Right.
You feel me? Nobody don't think about that like that. When they was throwing the babies in the river in Egypt, them was not just the tribe of Judah. It wasn't just the tribe of Judah. It was the tribe of Gad, Ephraim, Manasseh, Issachar. All them babies was in the river. Like real talk.
And it's like if I could add to that, shit, anytime I've ever called any customer service for no matter the company I called, they ask, do you want English or Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said with Egypt, shit, here, even in the slavery here in America, it was a lot of natives that got reclassified as Negroes and thrown into slavery. Right. It was Mexicans in the cotton fields with the sugar cane fields over there, like in that area. You know what I'm saying? The sugar cane fields. They was in the fields getting harmed too. I believe them signs back in the day said no niggas, no Mexicans, and no dogs. So, you know what I'm saying? Even with the black people that want to try to treat Hispanics like they ain't shit or they don't mean shit, nah, them is our brothers.
I'm telling you, man, it's always a hidden agenda, man. They used him because he speaks Spanish.
Is a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States? We have 310.
Right. They want to use him to cause controversy.
Right.
You feel me? They want him to cause division. You feel me? That's the white man's. See, you gotta understand the white man. The white man biggest tool is not guns, it's not weapons, it's his ability to lie and divide and conquer. Now, we're not defending this nigga's sexuality. We know this nigga is a fucking sweet cake buttercup. That's not even the point. The point is not his sexuality. We're not defending that.
Right.
We're defending the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans.
Right.
You feel me? Because they using him to divide and conquer. You know how many niggas was mad about that shit? All I see is Lil Boosie and all kind of niggas making videos like, who the fuck is this? I can't even understand what he's saying and woo, this and that. That was the point.
Right.
That's why he didn't dress up in drag. You know, he known for dressing up in drag and all kind of weird shit. He didn't do that this time because that wasn't the point. The point was to separate black people and from Hispanics. That was the point.
And Salaki, that was heavy. You said they divide and conquer because that's the same thing America did to go steal the whole west coast of America. You know what I'm saying? Steal that land from Mexico. They went down there, divided and conquered. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the native Indians. Same thing in South America. You know what I'm saying? When they was bringing the drugs here, son, and then taking the guns. You know what I'm saying? That's what America is for, known for. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they call the Esau a cunning hunter, because these devils are cunning hunters. You know what I'm saying? They don't always have to come with a gun in your face.
Right, it's like, go ahead. All right, go ahead, it's like.
It's like, yeah, they don't always have to come with a gun in your face to get the results they want. You know what I'm saying? They can go in there and just create that conflict, and them they have you fighting inside out. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was it.
Oh, that's a fact. Real talk.
10 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish. This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking.
Right. See, black and Spanish. It's always black and Spanish. Black and Spanish. It's always black and Spanish. Because Coco Jones sung the "Lift Every Voice and Sing," that little goofy shit they try to make us learn in school. She sung Lift Every Voice and Sing. Man, that shit was funny. I say, man, look, somebody is finna get lynched. I said they got Coco Jones singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Then they gonna have the Puerto Rican dude come out and do all his songs in Spanish, because I don't think he do none in English.
Right.
I said, man, that's crazy.
And it's crazy because 17% of America is Latino, Hispanic.
Come on, stop it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here, man. Real talk.
Non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
Okay, what is the national language officially?
You say what?
I would say, Salaki, what we don't need is if we can't have a Spanish-speaking entertainer or a black national anthem, we don't need the racist-ass white American national anthem either.
Who was supposed to sing? Who was supposed to sing at halftime? You mean who was supposed to sing? What? Who? Taylor Swift?
Shit,
this is football, man. 99% of the players are black. Why not have black people and Hispanic people singing the halftime show when the whole sport is filled with black and Hispanic people? Man, do you know the Patriots got one of the best safeties in the NFL? That nigga is from Mexico. I ain't even know Mexicans was that cold at football. That nigga raw. His name Christian Gonzalez. Man, that nigga raw as hell. A Mexican. Free safety. Man, that nigga all over the field. All Super Bowl. I say, this nigga raw as hell. Mexican. That's what we do.
Right.
That's our shit. Y'all may have invented it, but we took it over.
We perfected it.
Yeah, we perfected it. Like real talk. Y'all may have invented the damn sport, but we showed y'all how to do the shit.
The national language of the United States of America.
I mean, English. And there's been a push for many years to make it an official.
You don't have one.
Document.
Right. And the man cut her. He cut her.
Right.
He said, okay, cool. You don't want people speaking Spanish at the halftime. You don't want black people singing their national anthem. What the fuck is the American language? What the hell is the American language? You ain't got one. Y'all speak English. Y'all speak English, and that shit come from Europe.
Right.
Man, that shit was nigga. I don't even know how I ain't think of that. y'all mad at the Mexicans, nigga. Y'all ass ain't even got no language. You feel me? The Americans don't even have a language, man. Y'all got sent over here by the British, and y'all claim the land for yourselves. Like they want people to forget that, man. They trying to rewrite history, and you can't do it. It's not gonna happen. Real talk.
Documented thing.
You don't have one.
If you would have let me finish my comment, I would have pointed that out. That people have been pushing to make it official.
Okay, right, so you're trying to make official.
This attitude that you have right here is why you in Great Britain have lost your culture. You ceded your culture to a bunch of radical Muslims who came in and took over, and now it's gone. We're not allowing that here. Whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States of America. That's why President Trump.
You say whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Muslim, it's not happening in the United States. The United States was built off other people's culture.
Right.
That was the whole point. It's on the Statue of Liberty. How many times we got to keep saying this shit?
Man.
It's on the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your wretched. Bring me all the low class of your nations, and we're going to build and create a superpower. And they did it with all low class people from Poland, from Russia, from Europe, from all over low class, with China, all low class people that came over here, and they done made this country into a superpower, man. Off the backs of blacks and Hispanics. You feel me? Off the slavery, off our backs, off our dollar. You feel me? They open up businesses in our neighborhoods, take our money, and they done turned this place into a superpower.
Right. I was just gonna say that if not for blacks and Hispanics, America wouldn't be shit. America is only relevant because of blacks and Hispanics.
Man, this place will fall overnight of black people. If we did a fucking exodus, if black and Hispanics did an exodus out of this place will tumble over like a damn tumbleweed.
That's a fact.
Just blow.
Trump was elected, and whether it's Bad Bunny, who is American but refuses to speak English in his performances, or anybody else, we have to keep the Super Bowl, which is a quintessential American event. Football, that kind of football, is ours. They call it American football. And the halftime show and everything around it needs to stay quintessential.
Right. It's called American football, but it ain't nothing but the slaves on the field.
The gladiators, right.
Right. It sounds like Rome all over again.
Man.
The Roman Empire was Rome's too, but it wasn't no Romans in there getting it on. It wasn't no Romans in there making the crowd go crazy. It was them black gladiators in there doing it. Real talk.
American, not Spanish, not Muslim, not anything other than good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer.
Right, she said.
But as long as you ain't cooking the meatloaf and the apple pie, then maybe, because it's gonna be bland as hell if y'all make it.
Yeah, she said meatloaf and fried chicken, two things they don't even know how to make.
Man, apple pie, they may make white only pies, but they can't make no nigga pies.
And fried chicken tastes like water. If you could go to Job 8:22. Go to Job 8:22 real quick.
Okay.
Should taste like water.
It's the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 22. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame.
Right, and that's what's happening. The so-called white man hate blacks and Hispanics, and they just being put to shame every day. The Epstein files, the damn Super Bowl halftime show, just everything. What they just came out with, all the inventions black people made. Trump tried to say that we made the world great, and then it came to find out that all the inventions he named was started by black people.
Black people,
being
right.
clothed with shame. You feel me? The white man just being clothed with shame. Real, it's all over his face. The writing is on the wall.
And the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
Right, and the dwelling place of the wicked. America is the capital of wickedness. You feel me? And it's gonna come to nothing. It's gonna come to naught. It's gonna come to absolutely nothing. That's why she couldn't even say what the hell they damn language is.
Right.
The man asked her, what the hell is the American language, since you're so uptight about the Spanish? She couldn't do nothing but start smiling, because she knows she ain't did nothing but rape, robbed, and murdered to get this place.
Right.
She knew the only reason why they got this place is from stealing and killing. She know they ain't done nothing worth having this place. So for you to be ashamed about the slaves being pushed, I mean, well, goddamn. It looked like you being clothed with shame when you realize that the slaves is the reason why this place is even great.
Right.
Real talk. Yeah, that's all I had on that, though.
Okay.
All right, we can drop that. Go to the next video.
From your perspective, why are you being excluded from this dinner?
Well, I've long learned that I'm not trying to get inside over the person's psyche. It's not a good use of my time. It's not lost to me that I'm the only black governor in this country, and I find that to be particularly painful. considering the fact that the president is trying to exclude me from an organization that not only are my peers have asked me to help to lead, but then also a place where I know I belong in. And so I've long learned, and I've talked to the people and the children of my state, is that I'm never in a room because of someone's benevolence nor kindness. I'm not in a room because of a social experiment. I'm in the room because I belong there, and the room was incomplete until I got there.
You're saying that he's excluding you because of the color of your skin?
Well, I don't know. I can't speak to the president's intent. It's not lost to me, but I can't speak to the president's intent.
From your perspective, why are you being excluded from this dinner?
Because you a nigga.
Thanks.
Well, I've long learned that I'm not trying.
Nah. Sometimes you gotta just get niggerish.
Right.
You know, sometimes being all, cordial and, I'm gonna turn other cheek. They go low, we go high. They go high, we go low. Whatever the bullshit say. Sometimes you just gotta be a nigga.
Hey, that's why. What's her name? Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Until we actually went, what I'm saying. That's why, I kind of because she was a little ghetto sometimes. Like she would let the ghetto.
She go low.
Yeah,
they
she go low.
Her to go high, and Jasmine Crockett, she go low every damn time. Now she new from ATL, but shit, go ahead and get it on. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Right.
Some of this shit be entertaining. I ain't gonna lie.
And then I just want to make one little small point. You know what I'm saying? Because when black folks do this, that is always giving these devils a way out, or we can't blame that, or can't blame it on this, or can't blame it on that. Now, yes, the fuck you can. Right. You're being held out because you are black.
A nigga. That's because he went to college. He got them degrees. He probably got a white woman. Look up and see if he got a white woman. Before we defend him too much, you feel me? Because that bald head, that little shaven head and shaved face, I ain't too sure. His name is Wes Moore. He the governor of Maryland, right there with Trump at. Real talk. But yeah, he the only black governor. Matter of fact, hold on, wait. This is something I just found out. Do you know that 97% of all governors are white? And you only got 50 states. So that means that 47 governors are all white. You only got 3 governors that don't identify as white. You feel me? One of them is him. Go ahead.
So he is actually married to a black woman.
All right, that's what's up. So one of them is him. He's the black governor. Remember, it's 50 states. It's 47 governors are white. He's the one that's black. The other one is a lady from New Mexico who says she's Hispanic. But what we learned over time, all Israel is not of Israel. All of Israel is not Israel.
I think she's a Jew, ain't she?
Man, I looked her up. Man, that is a white lady.
Yeah.
That lady, that other governor that claimed to be Hispanic from New Mexico, she got invited to Trump dinner because that is a white lady. That bitch had to pay a lawsuit for $80,000 because she fucking sexually harassed one of her employees. That sound white to me. You know what she did? She poured water on his pants and then grabbed him where she dripped the water at. Don't that sound like Trump grabbed him by the box? Sound like she was on Epstein Island too.
Hey, man.
Hey, hold on, wait. Then the other governor that claimed to be non-white, his name Kevin Stitt of Oklahoma. This man, you know what he say his nationality is? He say he Cherokee. Man, this nigga look like Jim Carrey.
He a $5 Indian, you know that.
This nigga look like, man, he look like Tom Brady, motherfucking any Al Pacino. He look like all them niggas, man. This man ain't nowhere near no damn Cherokee, man.
Yeah,
He's a $5 Indian.
Right. Don't do my people like that. You don't do because I'm Cherokee. Don't do my people like that.
This is a man. Look, hold on, wait. Let me just say something about this real quick. This was so funny to me. It say the veracity of his claim. It say of his claim to Cherokee ancestry had previously been questioned due to the Cherokee's Nation failed attempt to remove Robert Ben Dawson from the Dawes rolls around 1900 for allegedly having bribed a tribal officer in order for himself and dozen of his relatives to be included in the tribal roll around 1880. That's his father's father. That's what they did. They didn't even pay what they were supposed to pay to be a $5 Indian. They tried to bribe them.
Right.
They ain't even to go through the process that you're supposed to go through. They try to just bribe the chief, like, hey, just say we Indians, and they like, nah, nigga, you a white boy, you a pale face.
Because look, in the 1800s, my grandfather had to register as a Cherokee freedman.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? It's two. That's a whole nother topic, but it's two different. Yeah, them $5 Indians don't count, so it's like that don't count.
This nigga gotta understand that the reason you wasn't invited is because you a nigga. It's only
you the only nigga.
You're the only fucking non-white governor.
Right.
The other two is fucking lying.
Hey, Con, if I could real quick, I'll just finish my point from earlier. If you would have just said right there on national TV, said, yeah, I'm not getting invited because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? That would do so much for not only the black community, but also for the little kids that was watching.
See, but this the problem though. He won't do that. Him, the rappers, the actors,
goddamn Martin Luther King.
They not gonna do that. See, that's another problem in the black community, which we've been trying to fix since 1969, is we can't expect them to do that. Right. You hear me? We can't expect them to stand up for something and lose everything when that's their whole point of even being in that position. To get in that position, they had to climb to the top, backstab, do all kind of weird stuff. So I'm not even shocked that he did this. It's just funny to me that how black people keep looking at these people as supposed to save you and be the person that uplift you when that's never gonna happen.
Right.
We the ones gonna do that. Black people, you looking for a black man to uplift you, go to ISUPK.com, and every major city, we in every major city teaching the truth.
That's right.
You want a black person that uplifts you, that's gonna tell you the truth, risk losing his job. This nigga was scared to lose his fucking job. Right. That's why he was scared to say that, yeah, I'm black. That's why he don't want to let me in the dinner. He didn't say it because he's scared to lose his damn seat.
Right.
We ain't losing no seat because we sitting in the seats of Moses. You feel me? We sitting in the seats of the prophets. So we ain't losing these seats as long as we telling the truth. You feel me? But they gotta lie to keep their seat. Like real talk. But if you can go to Ecclesiasticus 13 and 15.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, and you said 15? Con. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 15. Every beast loveth his kind.
Right. Every beast loveth his like. You feel me? Everybody loves people and things that look like them. You see the birds with the birds, the bees with the bees, the tigers with the tigers, the lions with the lions. Every beast loveth his like. That's just how it goes. You feel me? This is a comparison that people just can't understand. You can look in the fucking zoo and you could tell that what you made of is that's what you're supposed to be around.
Right. And every man loveth his neighbor.
Right. So just like you see the damn chimpanzees not hanging with the silverbacks, every man's supposed to love of his neighbor. And that word neighbor means your brother.
Brother, right.
Not talking about somebody that live next door to you, because we know because of integration, you living next door to a Chinese man right now, probably.
Right.
You got an African living upstairs in the next apartment. That's not that's not how it was back then. Back then, we was around the people that look like us. The same way the damn cheetahs is not hanging with the damn hyenas.
Right.
You go ahead to that last verse.
Verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind.
Right, associate. All flesh associate according to kind. The same way the animal, you see the ants. You don't see the damn ants with the bullet ants. You don't see the damn wasp with the bees.
With the bees, right.
You don't see that.
Or the hornets.
You don't see the dragonflies chilling with the praying mantis. Every flesh is associated according to their kind. God. Real talk.
And a man will cleave to his like.
And a man will cleave to his like. Trump like rich white men. He don't like black men, and he especially don't like poor black men.
Right.
But that's why you weren't invited to the dinner, because Trump liked rich white men. He was on Epstein Island with him. He was on Epstein Island with him. You wasn't there, nigga. And to get there, you would have had to be Michael Jackson. You feel me? You had to be on that type of level.
Chris
Rock. Executive. You being a little governor of a state, nigga, you don't make it to Epstein Island off that.
Right.
It's like it. But yeah, that's all I had on that.
It's like it. Charlie Kirk would have called him a DEI hire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's what just pissed me off so much about how evil even like people like that is, because you know what I'm saying, like you wouldn't. Okay, so I really don't like Martin Luther King, but at least he did go to jail for what he believed in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got bit by dogs and sprayed by water hoses, so this nigga could get on here and say that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if black men in the power, like sitting in the power seat that he has right now, would use that power to actually empower his people, we could actually might get out this hell that we living in. But they'll never do that. Like you said, they would never do that.
Nah. Nope.
The only people that's gonna do that for you is right here in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana.
The Lord
that's
kept
the
that
only
wisdom.
place you gonna find that.
Yeah, the Lord kept that wisdom from them, and He gave it to us.
Facts, it's like it, sir.
Kept wisdom from the wise and prudent. That's what the Bible says.
Right.
You hear me? And we the babes. The Lord kept that from these rich, stupid ass Uncle Tom ass niggas, and He gave it to the righteous niggas, the real nigga university. Real talk.
Right.
But yeah, we'll drop that. We'll go to the last video.
Okay.
Do you think that they're members of the jury that voted to acquit OJ because of Rodney King?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
How many of you think felt that way?
Oh, probably 90% of us.
90%? Did you feel that way?
Yes.
That was payback.
Uh-huh.
You think that's right?
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga.
Do you think that they're members of the jury that voted to acquit OJ because of Rodney King?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
How many of you think felt that way?
Oh, probably 90% of us.
90%? Did you feel that way?
Yes.
That was payback.
Uh-huh.
You think that's right?
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga.
Do you think that they're members of the jury?
All right. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. This one of the jurors.
10 minutes.
Like
7 minutes.
This one of the jurors during the OJ trial. And it just came out in Black History Month that she say that they don't give a damn what evidence they had. They was voting not guilty. And if you see the TV show, it's funny because they had it on there showing that a lot of them was voting not guilty no matter what nobody said. No matter what evidence had. And I always said what happened with OJ, that shit was just perfect timing. That shit that happened to OJ was just perfect timing because right after Rodney King got beat half to death, and of course, countless other black people that didn't get recorded like Rodney King's did, boom. OJ ended up killing his white wife for having sex with a butler.
Allegedly.
Because that's just what they do. white women have sex with anything. So they have sex with a dog. You think they won't have? You gotta look. If you married to a white woman, you gotta lock the dog up and put a lock on it. You gotta put a lock on the cage until you get back, nigga. Or you gonna get back and your dog gonna be acting a little funny. You remember on Friday after next Friday, we said, "What's up with what you doing with my dog?" The Mexican dude, what you doing with my dog? Hey, that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, this is the truth. You feel me? Black people stood together, not for OJ. That ain't had nothing to do with OJ. OJ is a piece of shit. He was probably one of the best running backs ever. That's a fact. But they didn't do it because he was OJ. They did it because he was a black man, and they was tired of seeing black men go down for shit that they didn't do. They was tired of seeing black men get beat by the police, getting killed by the police. So this was our get back. You feel me? The same way a judge will lock a black man up for nothing. He didn't do this shit. Or maybe he did do it, but he don't deserve 20 years for it. You know, it's a non-violent offense. So it was just payback. That's all it was. And she came out and said it. And that's what's up. I was glad to hear it.
Me too, sir, but it's still allegedly for me.
Yeah. But yeah, if I could go to Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, in the Old Testament. Yeah. Real talk. But yeah, everybody know he did that. It ain't no secret. He did that shit. Ain't no way. Who did that? A lot of people talking about the mob did it or some serial murderer. Man, stop it. He did that.
It was a white man that broke in that was stalking her, and he did it.
Man, look. And then you know what's funny though? Mark Thurman, the police that they said planted the evidence and stuff like that. Like I said, that was just perfect timing because he hated black people. You feel me? He hated black people. So of course, since he hated black people, he wanted to be OJ.
Right.
So he pushed the issue.
The blood didn't fit.
Moving evidence. He wasn't supposed to move the evidence, touching stuff. So it made it look like he did frame him. Real talk.
Right. Them gloves didn't fit though.
They say he didn't take his blood pressure medicine, so his hands, swelled up. Man, I'm anti-coon. That nigga was a coon.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Real talk. So maybe he didn't do it, but he did write a book that said, "I did it," with INT real small. Hell no.
That's crazy.
No, real talk. He wrote a book. He said I didn't do it, but the INT is real small, so it looked like he say I did it.
R. Kelly wrote the song that he did it too. So like it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, and you said verse 11?
Yeah.
Come. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, wait. It says the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. See, that's the thing. You feel me? The stuff that the so-called white man done to black people over the years, it just after a while we just get tired of it because we feel like ain't nothing happening. That's why they went in there and did this. Whether they believed he did it or not, this is why they said not guilty. They said not guilty because they just got tired of the evil not being judged. You feel me? But what they don't know, the judgment that's gonna happen to the so-called white man is gonna be bigger than freeing OJ.
Oh man,
it's gonna be bigger than running your car into the police like the dude did in Cincinnati for his son.
Right.
The police killed the dude's son, then he ran his car into a random police and killed that police. That what we think we can do physically is just a fraction of what the Lord is gonna do to the so-called white man.
Oh man.
The Lord is gonna do to the so-called white man for slavery, for lynchings, for oppression, for civil rights, for everything they ever done, from police brutality. Black people don't even know because they preacher is telling them lies. The preacher ain't telling them the truth about judgment. Matter of fact, the preacher, he's so damn stupid, he telling them the law is done away with. Which means now, nigga, you can go free. You didn't put a nigga in slavery, nigga, you free. You good to go. Get your dumb ass out of here.
The pastor teaching you all love your neighbor, and the neighbor means the white man that had you in slavery.
Come on, stop. It's everybody but the black person.
Right, everybody but the black person, especially the black man.
Right, and that's why they did this, because they was tired of loving everybody but the black person, so they said, fuck it, we finna let this nigga free.
Right. Allegedly or not, fuck it.
Right. If I did it.
If I did it, right. You want me to keep going?
Yeah. Finish that scripture. That one scripture. I think it's a little more.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right, and because the so-called white man is not being judged, black people is tired of it, and they feel like, man, look, you feel me? If they don't do something about it, shit, fuck it. You know, we're gonna go in this courtroom and we're gonna just say he didn't do it. We're gonna listen to all the evidence and say he didn't do it, because the judgment is not happening speedily, and because it ain't the hearts and the sons of men, which is talking about mankind. You feel me? All the people, the non-Israelites, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, is setting them to do evil because ain't nothing happening. You feel me? Because ain't nothing happening, they even more wicked. They doing more evil stuff.
Right.
You feel me? And they time is coming. We just telling black people, you just hold tight. You just hold tight and hold fast. You know, that's all I had on that. But this the book I was talking about he wrote. And they say, if I did it, but he got if, you can't even see it. You can't even,
I was just looking at
it. It's inside of the eye. Inside of the eye, it's gray letters that say if I did it. You feel me? Basically mocking everybody. You feel me? And he got caught like doing some little funny skit with a knife. He ran up on a white bitch with a knife. like he was stabbing her. That shit was funny as I'm like, damn, this nigga crazy. So this nigga wild as hell. Real talk. But yeah, that's, if I could though, that's the end of tonight's podcast. You feel me? Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? Y'all